It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We are now going to Bar al Hikman, one of the absolutely most amazing places in Oman. Right now we are in the pleasant summer season, so it's enjoyable camping, off-roading. Now, apart from your compass reading and your GPS, if you're using one, how do you know in Bar al Hikman that you're going in the right direction, that everything looks the same? So nice, so peaceful. This is truly a magical place. It's 6:24, still before the sunrise, but clearly an amazing daybreak. Look at the colors, look at the sky. Oman is waking up. It's 6:52. Sunrise. Have a look. I don't know if you see it from there, but just above the horizon. But yet a very peculiar sign. Look at that. It's some form of Neanderthal, I guess. Look at the length of the arms. I don't know. Crossing the street. So who's going to be crossing here and what? I just got off road to see this beautiful sunrise and I started getting stuck. So obviously I didn't deflate, so no wonder, but I don't think it should be a problem to go back. Well, that's when you switch to 4x4. Hi, I just parked the car here because right next to the road you see a carcass of a camel. Clearly a result of some nasty accident. The carcass is already shrinking, so the accident did take place a long time ago. Nobody died. Well, the camel did. So watch out for camels, guys. And donkeys are equally bad. Goats are no good either. And they are around here and pretty much everywhere. You know, Oman has two seasons actually. There is a hot summer and pleasant summer. These are the two seasons of Oman. Right now we are in the pleasant summer season, so it's enjoyable camping, off-roading. Wonderful. We're going to Mahut. This is towards Masira. Masira is an island, a beautiful small island. You have to use a ferry to get there, obviously. Some other time we'll drive to Dukum and Salalah. Salalah is the other end of Oman, about 1,000 kilometers from here. Mahut is just around the corner. From there we will follow on to Bar al Hikman. We drove all the way from Nizwa. It's about 300 kilometers. We got to the first turn, literally the first turn that we have to take, turn left. We drove all the way straight. And this turn is a turn towards Mahut. We will fill up in a gas station here because soon there will be no more gas stations. Oh, it's bright now. Yeah, we just got to the petrol station, and as I was saying, it's the 300-kilometer drive from Nizwa, more or less, and it's the first, pretty much, and the only turn left that you have to take. Otherwise, you just drive 300 kilometers straight. Now, this is one of the 3 petrol stations that you can use before you go to Bar al Hikman. This one actually is the biggest one, and it has quite a few shops around. There is even a restaurant right here, a coffee shop, and a Pakistani restaurant on the other side. Oops. Just because I realized I've been driving for probably about 700 kilometers without oil. Well, to be honest, this car takes 7.5 liters and I put 4 liters to get the reading on the measurement stick. And there was no sound, there was no engine light, and I don't know how it's possible. I check oil regularly, but for whatever reason this time I decided to drink a bit more. So, because we are going seriously off-road, I had to check for leaks. There are no leaks, but just in case, we are going to have with us these two babies. Okay, so here we are, salt plains. They are occasionally flooded. Other salty water seeps in through, comes to the surface. Interestingly enough, the road here, it's not a road, it's actually a track. But it is as hard as concrete. Now the tricky part is, when you drive along these routes, sometimes they are covered in water, or there might be bigger puddles of water on the road. So what people do, they try to go around it, and that's when they sink. Never leave the track. Send a scout in front of you to test the hardness of the road, but never leave the track, even if it's covered in water. Or, ideally, go back. Have a look at these. It's salt. Now what you see here is not glass. It's huge crystals of salt reflecting the sunlight. Truly amazing view. I don't think they are able to cut your tires, but I don't recommend risking it in the longer run. Have a look how they protrude from the ground. As if they are guarding the coast against the unwanted guests. They remind me of some trap. Now they seem to be coming in different shapes and sizes. There are the flat ones. Could be fashioned into an axe. And there are tiny ones. Absolutely amazing. And when they break really evenly. Look at that. They sort of remind me of the childhood game where we tried to throw knives and make sure that they get into the soil. One more. Yes, look at that. Time to go on. Time to drive on. We'd better not lose the car. Now. I got it. Now, apart from your compass reading and your GPS, if you're using one, how do you know in Bar al Hikman that you're going in the right direction, that everything looks the same? Well, have a look through the window. Actually, about a kilometer or two before you hit the shore and the sea line, the vegetation starts growing. And then you know you're on the right track. When you leave the vegetation belt, you know that you are going away from the seashore. That's how you know. We just met Mr. Salem, he's running the place, and we are in Bar al Hikman, and this is, I think in the summer it's a kiting school?
Yeah, in the summer that's kiting school. Many people is coming from Europe, from everywhere,
for
kiting.
Is it a good place for kiting?
Yeah, that's wind time. It's coming maybe 60 knots sometimes.
60 knots, yeah. Here? Whoa!
Flying for here in the building in the lagoon.
Seriously? Yes, that's amazing. And it's shallow water, I guess?
Yes, shallow water, yeah.
And is the wind from various directions or?
Same, that's the direction.
So it always is like that?
Yeah, yeah. In the summer.
That's why. Because I heard it's an amazing place for kiting. You know, I cannot kite. Well, I will. Okay, starting next year, I will. Certainly I will. Okay, let's have a look at the lagoon. I just need to. It's a pity because we came on a low tide. It's a low tide.
In high tide, it's coming full.
Absolutely filled up, yeah? Look at that. There's some tourists, I think, there. Oh, you have a lovely bed here. Look at that. Very simple, but truly amazing. Fancy that? Oh, it's so nice, so peaceful. Listen to the music. There's no music. Okay, that's what? 1, 2, 3-story building, everything wooden. Looks quite temporary, but sturdy enough. Some books here. Dog days. Take my hand. Even in German. And 2 photographs of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, late Sultan, and new Sultan, Sultan Haytham. That's Omani hospitality. Just popped in here and instantly was given a chance to drink freshly brewed Omani coffee, yeah, which is not exactly the same as you would expect. Thank you so much. Let me just taste it. Oh, it's lovely. And when you drink Omani coffee, there is one thing that you always have to drink it with.
Yeah, dates.
Dates.
Yeah.
So there is no coffee without dates.
Also halwa, but...
no worries, no worries, yeah.
Dates are the usual, yeah.
Yeah, the usual. Okay. Just remove the pit. Oh, thank you. And have a sip of coffee. Look at that. I guess it's a heron. Whoa. So, we got some hitchhikers here. These were the guys walking along the beach from the nearby camp. They are some Bengali fishermen who left their boats to find some water. And why not? Even in Bar al Hikman you can hitchhike. Basically, we just met these guys and they're saying that they are fishermen and they don't have water. I don't know, it's not a good thing to be here, not have water. Fortunately, we have a bottle of water. So, here you go. This enough? Enough? Is good? Okay, okay, because I don't have more water. I have just this water.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this, sure, this good? Wait, I check if I have something more. Wait. Okay, hold this. Wait. This egg.
Yeah.
Okay, this cook. Okay, this egg. So we just arrived to our destination, which is the big lagoon in Bar al Hikman. The tide is low, so there isn't much water in the lagoon, but it will slowly start filling up. And within the next 2 or 3 hours, the water will come up maybe another 60 centimeters or a meter to here, and the lagoon will be filled up with water. Just buzzing flies and some distant birds. I don't see many birds now. Normally there are thousands here. I guess it's not their time. Typically you would see pink flamingos around here, but usually in the morning. They would be waiting in the water, looking for food. This is truly a magical place. Now, look at the sand here. Actually, it's not really sand. It's more like crushed shells and coral. It's very white, in fact, and I guess that's why you have all these colors here, depending on the sun angle. That would go anything from turquoise to dark green. Well, here's some big bird. Looks like a heron. Do they have herons here? I wonder. It's actually not very shy. Flamingos usually keep their distance. That one is quite close, maybe 40 meters. And the banks of the lagoon are surrounded by a thick coat of samphire. Have a look. This is a very luxurious, high-end gourmet type of vegetable. It looks like it had little sacks filled with salty water. It is salty indeed. And I heard it's very pricey. I'm not suggesting you should come here to source it, but letting you know. And by the way, it looks like birds are interested in it too. Okay, so the lovely trip is coming to its end. We ended up here in Bar al Hikman. One side, the sea. Another side, 50 meters away, the big lagoon. Can you find a better place, honestly?